Lebanon is reeling. A series of explosions has ripped through the nation, leaving a trail of death and devastation. These were no ordinary bombs. These were everyday devices, turned into instruments of terror. Pagers, used by countless individuals, transformed into deadly weapons. The blast struck at the heart of Lebanon, targeting members of Hezbollah. The death toll climbs with each passing hour. At least 9 souls lost, including a young child. Thousands more bear the scars of the explosions, overwhelming hospitals already stretched thin. Fear and uncertainty grip the nation. The streets of Beirut, once vibrant with life, are now shrouded in anxiety. The explosions mark a new chapter in the ongoing conflict between Hezbollah and Israel, a stark reminder of the fragility of peace. The Lebanese people are no strangers to violence, but these attacks, striking at the very fabric of their daily lives, have left an indelible mark. The question on everyone's mind: if a simple pager can be turned into a bomb, what is safe? Hezbollah is enraged. The group, a powerful force in Lebanon, points the finger squarely at Israel. They allege a sinister plot, a calculated attack on their members through rigged pagers. These weren't random acts of violence, they claim, but targeted assassinations. The accusations are met with a wall of silence. Israel, for its part, remains tight-lipped, neither confirming nor denying involvement. This silence only fuels Hezbollah's fury, solidifying their belief in Israel's culpability. Hezbollah vows revenge. They promise a swift and decisive response, a retaliation for the innocent lives lost. The group, known for its military prowess, has fought numerous conflicts with Israel. Their warning sends shockwaves through the region, raising fears of a full-blown war. The situation is a powder keg. Hezbollah, driven by grief and anger, seeks retribution. Israel, shrouded in silence, offers no signs of backing down. The international community watches with bated breath, hoping to avert another devastating conflict. The pager, a relic of a bygone era, a symbol of simpler times. In the age of smartphones and instant messaging, it seemed almost quaint, but for Hezbollah, the pager remained a vital tool. In the shadowy world of espionage and covert operations, discretion is paramount. Hezbollah relied on pagers for their secure communication, a way to relay messages without fear of interception. These simple devices, thought to be harmless, became their Achilles heel. The attackers exploited this reliance, transforming pagers into instruments of death. The method remains shrouded in mystery, the details a closely guarded secret, but the implications are chilling. It's a stark reminder of the vulnerability of our interconnected world. If a simple pager can be turned into a bomb, what about other everyday devices? The attack has exposed a new frontier in warfare, one where the line between civilian technology and military weapon is dangerously blurred. Section 4. Ghosts in the Machine. Unraveling the supply chain attack. The pager explosions have exposed a chilling new reality: the vulnerability of our global supply chains. These intricate networks spanning continents and connecting manufacturers, distributors, and consumers are now battlegrounds in the shadows. The attack, if orchestrated through supply chain manipulation, represents a new level of sophistication. It suggests a meticulous plan, infiltrating the manufacturing or distribution process to implant explosives within seemingly innocuous devices. Unraveling this complex web of connections is a daunting task. Investigators face a labyrinthine trail, tracing the pager's journey from factory floor to the hands of Hezbollah members. Each step presents an opportunity for compromise, a chance for the attackers to strike. This attack underscores the need for heightened security measures throughout global supply chains. It demands increased scrutiny, enhanced vetting, and constant vigilance. The world is waking up to a new era of warfare, one where the front lines are no longer defined by trenches and battlefields, but by the very networks that connect us. Section 5. Global outcry, condemnation, and calls for restraint. The world reacts with horror and condemnation. News of the pager explosions reverberates across the globe, sparking outrage and calls for justice. The international community, already grappling with numerous crises, is united in its denunciation of the attacks. The United Nations issues a stern rebuke, demanding a thorough investigation and accountability for the perpetrators. World leaders echo these sentiments, expressing solidarity with Lebanon and urging restraint from all parties. The attacks have heightened anxieties about a wider conflict engulfing the region. The Middle East, a tinderbox of tensions, can ill afford another war. The international community, acutely aware of the stakes, doubles down on diplomatic efforts, seeking to de-escalate the situation and prevent further bloodshed. The focus now shifts to finding a peaceful resolution. But the path to peace is fraught with obstacles. Distrust runs deep, fueled by years of conflict and animosity. The world watches and waits, hoping that cooler heads will prevail and prevent another devastating war in the Middle East. Section 6. A shadow over the Middle East. The conflict continues. The pager explosions cast a long shadow over the Middle East. They are a stark reminder of the fragility of peace, the ever-present threat of violence that hangs over the region. The incident has inflamed tensions between Israel and Hezbollah, pushing them closer to the brink of war. For the people of Lebanon, the attacks are a traumatic echo of past conflicts. They revive painful memories of war and displacement, of lives lost and futures shattered. The fear is palpable, the scars of violence running deep. The international community faces a daunting challenge, mediating between sworn enemies, bridging deep-seated mistrust, and finding a path to a lasting peace. The road ahead is long and uncertain, but the pursuit of peace remains paramount. The pager explosions are a tragedy for Lebanon, a setback for peace, and a stark warning to the world. They underscore the need for dialogue, for de-escalation, for a commitment to resolving conflicts through diplomacy, not violence. The future of the Middle East, and indeed the world, may depend on it.